Hey there, my Tyler Perry Sisters fans. It's your girl Barbie J here. And I wanted to briefly talk about, once again, this character we call Danny. Danny is. I'm trying to just explain who Danny is. She's, very outspoken. She doesn't hold her tongue often, especially when she's around her sisters. She speaks her mind and she speaks her sister's truth. That's why anytime one of them is having an issue, they'll go to her to get the truth. Andy has done it, Karen has done it, and she always does it with Sabrina. Sabrina basically follows Danny sometimes with what she says. For whatever reason, Sabrina doesn't have her own mind. But anyway, Danny is, she was good friends. I believe she's very good friends with Zachary Taylor, especially when they were working at the airport together, you know. And when Karen would kick him out, he'd be at Danny's house because then he could get a ride to work with her. And she's the one with the smallest apartment. She has a studio. But Zach would always crash on that couch. And she looked out for him. Even when Karen had him put in jail, she's like, he could lose his job. Come on, Karen. So I feel she was a good friend to Zach, and Zach and was good friends with her. I think that I missed that relationship, that what they had. I missed that in these latest episodes. And I guess she's also what we would call a free spirit, of sorts. Don't you think so? Danny is just like a wild child. She just goes with the flow. She doesn't seem like the type that wants to be in any kind of serious relationship. Not that I can gather from the way she is. Between her and Andy, they have been the ones sleeping with most of the people in this series lately, in the sisters world. And Danny, we thought was going to be the we had that destined going. Danny and Preston, they seemed so good together. It seemed like he was good for her. But Danny, I don't know. She asked him to move in, and then a week later, she asked him to move out after he paid 3 months of her rent, mind you. But that's neither here nor there. But I like to throw that in because Danny's a trip. Never has money. She's always want the sisters to buy her stuff. She got money for weed, but she don't have money for everything else. Cabinets are always empty. Danny, I don't know if how much she really cares about things. I don't even know if she cares about herself. And that's why I think she really needs to really talk to somebody. Because Danny has issues, and I'd love to hear the backstory on her. I hope Tyler Perry gives us a backstory on her because right now, we just don't know what it is that makes her tick. We're not sure about it. But I'm bringing up Danny because here she is, got a man who wants her, Preston, but she can't get past it seems, the color of his skin and the country music. She has never tried to go into his world and see what he does, what his world is all about. Never. He's tried to be cool and get into her stuff, but she hasn't that towards him. Yes, Preston messed up trying to, put demands on Danny. If you don't marry me or get engaged or whatever, I'm going to marry this other woman, Mindy, who's a good girl and all of this stuff, and trying to pressure Danny. And that's how he really started really losing her. Well, he had lost a bit by then. But it's funny, every time she saw him out with somebody, it bothered her. Anytime somebody talked about him, like when she went to the salon with Karen, that was a problem. You know, she did, she was okay him not being with any other black woman. She'd rather him not been with any other black woman. Let's put it that way. That's what it seemed to me. I could be wrong. Y'all put it down in the comment section what y'all think. But now that we see that Tony is trying to talk to her, and even on that bus ride when they got off and the ladies were walking to the ride share, she was like, didn't it feel like good or comfortable? She was the one who said that. That sounded like it was Danny's voice that said that. And I'm sitting there going, how are you saying that it felt so comfortable, so good when You got Preston sitting home waiting for you. So now she's getting mad at Preston for coming up to the bathroom to have to pee while she's looking at text message, smiling, and she's kind of snaps, and then she's racing to work early, something she never, ever, 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 ever does. Never does. But she lies and tells Preston real good when she knows they're not, because she's rushing to go see this guy, Tony, who she just saw last night, and then she's going to see him tonight. But now, you know that saying, the grass is greener on the other side? People always think that the grass is greener on the other side. This is what I'm getting to. And I started remembering, so she's thinking, maybe I need to be with somebody like Tony, who's my type of guy. He looks like me. He likes to smoke weed like me, which is important because Preston doesn't do that. And she feels he's probably a better fit. Okay? Grass is green on the other side. But then I started remembering the character breakdowns I did about 3 months ago or more. It might have been back in June. I think I did these character breakdowns. And or maybe it was, May or June it was. But then we see that Tony, not only does Tony have an ex-wife, Tony has children. And children, young children, who they could come into the middle of your relationship and cause drama. Believe me, I'm speaking from experience, okay? I, Barbie J, am speaking from experience. And those children can demand attention, and they could want things their way. They don't want daddy with no other woman. They want daddy with their mother. That's what they want. That's what they strive for. And it is their thing to break them up. Not saying that's what this is happening, but Tony has an 11-year-old daughter named Brianna, and he has a 12-year-old son named Junior, which must be Tony Jr. or Anthony Jr. How Danny gonna work with that? Can any of you down in that comment section see Danny being any kind of stepmother or being any kind of role model? I'm just saying, not that Danny's a bad person. I'm just saying, how is she going to work this out? See, she's thinking the grass is greener on the other side. There's grass over there. There's some weed to smoke, yeah. But is it really greener? Is this going to cause a problem? And this all goes back to her messing with people from the airport. She need to find somebody in a bar. I don't know. I'm just like, I need to hear what all of you think down in the comment section about this and about our girl, Daniela. Please put it down. Let me know your thoughts. Give me your 2 cents on it or whatever. And I will see you all in the next video. Please do not forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share. Peace.